Like most other mass shootings, some say there were warning signs ahead of the Uvalde massacre. David Winter joins us now with what we should all be paying attention to and shows us local events just today that are prime examples of warning signs that were heeded. David.
Yeah, they sure were, Paula. 2 threats today locally resulted in an arrest in one school and a lockdown in another. A direct threat at a school is one warning sign that authorities are now taking very seriously.
The kids playing at West Claremont Middle School this afternoon are acting like kids. But earlier today, they acted like heroes when they told their teacher they heard a student in the cafeteria making threats against the school. The school resource officer was alerted. He called in detectives. They went to the boys' home.
And make sure they don't have access to weapons or any type of an explosive. So they don't even have the means at home, whether they had it at school or not.
And that's what you did in this case?
Of course.
Yeah. Could you talk about, were the parents shocked?
They were.
The student was arrested and charged with aggravated menacing and making false alarms. In an email to parents, the superintendent said it was important to speak up when they see or hear something that's unsafe. We now know that the Uvalde shooter posted this picture on Instagram of 2 AR-15 style rifles that he legally purchased, one on his birthday on May 17th, the other 3 days later. He also purchased 375 rounds of ammunition.
Is that a warning sign?
Not really. I used to compete in bullseye, and I would order thousands of rounds at a time.
Dean Reek is with the pro-gun group, the Buckeye Firearms Association. He says purchasing firearms and posting pictures of them should not be considered a red flag.
I know plenty of people, especially young people, who have firearms. It's not a matter of what they own. It's a matter of what they do. So this is about behavior.
Boone County school psychologist Alan Mullins says even just posting a picture of firearms should be questioned, especially if coupled with odd behavior. Mullins worked at Heath High School in Paducah in 1997 when a freshman shot and killed 3 classmates and injured 8 others.
Are their emotions doing a drastic 180 change from how they've been in the past? Has a youngster gotten into a new group of friends? Are their activities different? Have they dropped some of their activities they've been engaged in for years, and then now suddenly they're no longer doing those?
He says parents need to pay attention and engage with their kids, check their social media, and reach out for help, even if they're concerned about what could happen.
If I'm a parent and I call my school counselor and say my kid's been having strange ideations, they're probably going to kick him out of school.
Not necessarily. I would hope not.
And that school psychologist said schools need to do a better job making parents and students feel part of the school community so they do feel comfortable coming forward with concerns. We did ask that deputy sheriff, by the way, if they would have arrested that boy if he had not been doing what he did the day after that Texas massacre. And he said, absolutely. They're taking these threats very seriously now. Paula?
Good reminders. Thank you, David. The other incident that happened locally, a Talawanda middle school student in Oxford allegedly made a threat that caused a lockdown of the school. Police determined it was not credible and the lockdown was lifted shortly after.